And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Kendrys Morales looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Morales.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready now, Ken Shell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ken Shell.
Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. In his career, Shell is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Shell makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are at the plate. Brad Miller. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-2 the count to Miller.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. One out. Nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here now is Mike Zunino. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Settling in now, Austin Jackson will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Steve Perez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated. 1-1-1. Hammer off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ken Shell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ken Shell goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, man. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. There's a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Michael Saunders.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He's their last shot.